Let me share with you a little lesson that I learned from a real life divorce case that I handled not too long ago in a county not too far from your county, okay? I had a family who'd been married for years. The husband had a job that was very important in the community, very well respected by everybody. He had made some really poor choices along the way. Not only when people found out about it, did it affect the way they saw him, but also certainly had a bad effect on his marriage. I represented the wife in that case, and ultimately they did divorce. She was able to get a share of his retirement. Their children were already grown, and so we didn't have to worry about custody, but there was a situation with the home. There were a lot of things that affected them, but I really appreciated that wife, all the way through that case, although he had done some really stupid, hurtful stuff to her, she never lost sight of the fact that he had still been a good dad for many years, that he had still worked hard and provided a good living for their family. And at the end of the day, although he did some things that ended their marriage, it did not end him as a person who was still an important part of her life. They still had children and grandchildren together. They still were tied together in many aspects of their life. And it wasn't long ago that I saw that he had passed away. And you know who it was that I saw posting something really positive about his death? I mean, positive in the fact that about his life after he had passed away, was his ex-wife. She had great things to say about him because she never treated him as the enemy. Even though he was the opposing party in the divorce, she knew this is something they both had to work through together to get where they were going to be in the next phase of their life. But she still kept a respect for him as a father and a grandfather and somebody who for many years had been an important and daily part of her life. So if you're going to get through your divorce and you want to be able to work out a way long-term that's going to have you as an effective parent, grandparent, and former spouse, don't treat the other side as an enemy. Let them be an opposing party if they are, but don't treat them as an enemy, because when you do, you'll never be able to see them in a positive light again. And that's something you're going to take away from yourself. Even if you think it's going to hurt the other side, you're the one who will pay in the long run.